Hello my dear friends and everyone who watched my channel. Today we continue our favorite game, Hogwarts Legacy. I show you the most important and epic moments in the game. I wish you a pleasant viewing. Click likes, please subscribe, support our channel. Thank you all. And so we continue. I want to remind you, my friends, that I am waiting for your opinion about the game in the comments. And also, what game did you want me to play next? Yes. Okay, we continue. After we defeated some enemies, we managed to get some magical abilities. Yes. After meeting with goblins, then we got the faculty where we choose one of them. Our faculty is called Slytherin, and so did we play on. Find your common room.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Yes. Introduce yourself.
Must be different.
Imelda.
Starting
Introduce yourself
Hogwarts
to
in the
Hominis. Yourself to Sebastian.
Lucky they didn't end up
I think this is my prince.
like that poor man from the ministry.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let them through.
Oh, nuts. Anyways, interesting. Excuse me. Live pictures? Beautiful. Okay, first.
Already knew that.
First friend, Sebastian Salo. Okay, hi Sebastian.
Can I help you?
Yes.
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
I was fine.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Good luck. Imelda and Ominis. Okay.
Might want to think that again.
Imelda. Oh,
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay.
Checkmate.
Yes.
Told you. They should have listened to me.
Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the
Gross.
attention away from the first years.
I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
I had it handled. I wish you had been there.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you fly a lot?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Goodbye. Next. How many
I
is-
really hope we get to see, or at least hear one today.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Thank you. Did you suspect you'd be in Slytherin?
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Do mermaids often appear outside the common room?
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Nice
Thank
meeting
you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Meet the Professor Weasley out of the common room. I think in this game I see that there are a lot of secret locations. We need to search all the hidden places to collect the more money, I think. I need to upgrade my character, yes. With this dragon, yes. Okay.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
Good morning.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Come on.
Here you are.
Magical book. Yeah. Okay.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
1 second. Check this.
I certainly
Revelio.
would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Close chest.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Okay. I don't have the any next magic because try it.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Okay, collect. Kelpie statue, with page. This statue depicts the Kelpie shaping, fighting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long maned house. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Okay. You have just unlocked the Field Guide challenge. Your progress toward completing challenge appears here. Okay. Open Field Guide. Okay. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenge increases your level and power. Okay. Challenge. You failed. Guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenge menu to continue. Challenge select. Okay. Combat quests, exploration, field with pages. Select. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Okay. Reward must be claimed from the challenge menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Eyes in here? What is the eyes? Big eyes.
Revelio.
Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. We follow the professor. Wesley. Magic, magic. Great game. Great game, yes. I think this game...
Ah,
Great.
good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Stairs.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Open map. You have discovered flow flames, fast travel point, okay. You can open the map and any time to fast travel to any discovered flow flames. Okay, was a fast travel. Open the map. Okay, big map, yes. Zoom. Select your point. For example. Select. In this view, you can see the flow flames available in the region. In green flow flames, the present flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray flow flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Okay. Point map. The right side of the map is where you will find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Okay. Select the library annex region. Select to continue. Okay, I am select. Professor Wesley has unlocked the Central Hall flow flames for you. Use A and D to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall flow flames. Okay. Central Hall, we can travel from here. Traveling.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Can you eat a Chinese chomping cabbage?
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
About Charms class.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Exactly, Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Okay. What's my...
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Of course.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now we can
Good
continue.
luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Thank you.
Any of you know
Where is Professor Fig? Where is? Ah, in here. Yes. Talk with him.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes. It was nothing, sir. I hope I didn't say too much. It was nothing. Okay, it was nothing.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
You can track available quests from the map. Okay. These represent main quests. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features and grant XP. Collect chests, fill with pages, redeeming with status, astronomy tables. Okay. Continue. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and or have a required spell to activate the quests. New spells can be earned by completing professor segments or as quest rewards. Continue. Okay. Defense against the dark arts class. This charms class. Okay. Ocio Levioso. Track.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Quest complete. Welcome to Hogwarts. Best chance company. Return is complete. I have plus 260 XPs.
Honestly, the way some of
Settings, inventory, gear. And rules outfit. Health, defense, offense. Handwear, facewear, headwear. Okay, inventory. We don't have nothing. Collections. And check in here. Challenge. Quests. Mitigate. And
all over Professor Black. It's embarrassing. Even he seems irritated by it. Then again, what isn't he irritated by?
Natty doesn't seem to mind having her mother as a teacher at all.
this book
I'd hide in my common room.
showed me where we can go. Beautiful. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Key. What is this? This is our utilities. Damage, utility, force, control. Now we have this utility. Allows you to see dark extra light. Okay.
Revelio.
Don't. Nothing. Come up to the second floor. Oh, third floor. Yes. Oh no. Fourth floor. Fence against the dark or storm.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Are you? Yes, we have many secrets in here in this game. Cat. Can go up. Stairs. Again. Yes.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Hi, dear friends.
Some of us don't necessarily want
Revelio.
I'm going to have my own telescope one day. I've already decided that Jupiter's my favorite planet.
Although I suppose that
My first classroom.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So
Hello,
you
Nettie.
are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome
Yes.
to year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
Yeah.
Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Don't look the book.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay. Now we can practice. Steady your hands. Accio.
Accio.
Okay.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Okay, dear friends. How would the next wait? We are wait. It's very interesting. Interesting games. Many questions. I have many questions about the game.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Eh?
I am first. Okay, begin.
Very simply, cast
New
Accio
spell
on one
unlocked.
of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Accio!
Now, think of this very good. Not to worry.
Accio! Accio!
I forget what I doing.
Accio!
What we are doing?
That's it! Don't lose your composure.
Okay.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues,
Not
just
nice
as before,
turn.
and Miss Onai, you are playing red.
Okay.
Clear?
Good.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Use. Okay.
What's this?
Come on, 50.
That is how it's done.
Accio!
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Ah, this is mine.
Stay focused.
Ah, yes. Okay, I understand.
Phew.
Accio!
Yes.
Excellent control there.
Here we go.
Come on again. What's
Yes!
what are you doing? Not say. Oh no!
Do not be discouraged.
It's no problem. Someone scout winner.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Okay.
That is how it's done.
Accio!
No.
Not to worry.
Be sharp. Phew.
No. I can put the keyboard quickly. Win again. Come on, come on.
Yes!
Last chance.
Accio!
Very good!
30. Let's say on a... Okay, no problem.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Thank you.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
How big is Uganda?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Okay.
Until next time.
Of course.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well,
A word, if
you'd
you
be
would.
using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Hey, who are you? Professor Ronan. What do I want?
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Quest complete. Charms class. You have unlocked. Collect. Okay. No. Now we can check the classroom. I think. What is this? Magic, magic, magic. Oh, butterfly. Game. Hi.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Revelio.
I think. Yes. Downfall.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello.
Hello.
You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Excuse me, sorry. What is this?
Revelio.
It's impossible to do all of the homework they give you. I think they do it on
My
purpose.
cat. Oh, colored cat.
What does it matter whether we even do our homework?
Next cat. Side quests. Available. Side quests can be found inside regions of Hogwarts marketplace. Like and discovered by exploring the world. These quests reward XP but do not advance the main story. Okay. We can continue.
The only place I'm able to concentrate is in the library.
Okay. We are coming. Hi. Begin.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today, we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay, new. Steady your wand with symbols, okay? Come on. Okay. Levioso. I'm learning.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Let's go practice.
Let us begin with a basic cast.
Perform.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Brick throw yellow shot with control spells like the Levioso.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic cast. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Come on, Sebastian.
Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. I know. Protego. Stupid Protego. Levioso.
Class, I hope you were paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
Yes.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I am good.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat.
Thank
Glad to
you,
have the
thank
opportunity
you.
to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Okay. You afraid me.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Come on.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Nice work.
Sebastian. Talking.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Yes.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
See you soon. Thank you. Okay, we have plus XP's.
Lumos. Revelio.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Lumos. Revelio.
Okay. Where we are. Wesley after class. Main. Side. Crossed bands. Round 1. Okay, now we go to the Professor Wesley. Meet with the Professor Wesley. This is a main mission. Okay, go.
If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a mooncalf in charge.
We go out.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Rain? Oh no. Hi. Okay, begin.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Dee.
Who are you?
Perhaps you could help.
What the hairs?
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Hasn't Professor Fig said anything?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan maintained that.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm ready not. What more can you tell about the...
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Spellcraft?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
So there really is an Hollywood dance.
There's an Ollivanders in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Ready to go?
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Okay. Quest left the class, quest complete. Report Professor Ronan, new quest type, open the list. Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Assignments are types of quiz given to you by Hogwarts professor that, when completed, reward you with new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment will be Mending Charm Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. You can track segment and the progress in the quests menu of your filed read. Okay. Now we again go out. Oh, cat. Hi. Running.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Search areas.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Got it.
I get on page. Next.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Where? I don't see. Oh, yes. Okay. Come on. Come on.
Revelio. Accio. Brilliant.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from the fight.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
I think this last. Okay. Okay. Yes. Right. Welcome to Hogsmeade. The mending charm Reparo can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of the environment. Oh, amazing! Amazing.
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
I am completed. Okay, my dear friends, for today we opened 4 charms, but we have many charms. We can see in here we have opened the 4 charms, but we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 charms. So we have opened all these charms. For today I can to finish my video, and please subscribe, and if you have any questions, write down of the video. Please like our videos and subscribe our channel. See you the next video. Thank you for your watching. See you soon. Goodbye.